talk about how your GenoPalate analysis was personalized to you. But first, let's talk about genetics as a whole. We know there are things that are influenced by our genetics, such as our hair color, our eye color, or how tall we are. And there might be things that aren't quite as obvious, such as how we metabolize different nutrients. Here at GenoPalate, we are able to look at many different genes related to nutrition. We start with the research studies that correlate different nutritional needs with different genetic variants. We then compare your specific genetic variants with these research studies to see what makes you different and what nutrients you may potentially need more of or less of, what substances you may metabolize slowly or faster than average, and whether or not you may be sensitive to lactose or gluten. Once we are able to look at your genetic variants, we are able to come up with genetic-based recommendations that are unique to you. So between you, your neighbor, your significant other, even a family member, you can still have these genetic variants that make you unique on the inside. Again, it just might not be so obvious. Once we've identified these different genetic variants, we are able to come up with your nutrient recommendations, and then we can compare these to our extensive food database. We are able to give you a list of foods that are just yours. They are personalized to you. And the reason that they're unique to you is because we take into account all of those different genetic-based recommendations for your macronutrients, your micronutrients, those sensitivities and substances. For example, if your genetics indicate you may benefit from a higher fiber or higher vitamin A intake, foods that are higher in those nutrients will rise to the top of your list. We take things one step farther by letting you personalize your results. You can take a look at the food filter button on that My Foods page to adjust for certain things such as allergies or preferences. As we know, there's things that go beyond our genetics that make us unique as well. So we encourage you to explore your GenoPalate analysis and really look at those nitty-gritty details. After all, sometimes it's those really small differences in those macros and micros that can really help us live our optimal lives, feel really good, and help us reach our goals. You can dive into all these details by looking at the nutrient pages and learn more about each and every single different genetic variant that we provide for you. So we hope you enjoy exploring your analysis and seeing how personalized your results are to you.